My name is Alison Gray and I'm from the European Parliament. What I'd like to talk about you today is education. Nowadays, when we look at the social and gender, the word that you hear are word like inclusiveness, equality, cohesion. So my symbol, therefore, but in British education system, single-sex schools are becoming fashionable again. Now, why should we speak the case? Well, I read some research recently that show that the reason find quite startling evidence in favor of single-sex teaching. It appears from this research that gender influences performances at school. On behalf more specifically, it influences underperformance. It would appear that girls underperform in math and science, which are traditional, typically male subjects, and boys underperform in languages, which are typically female subjects. Now the result was picked up by a study. A school set up separate classes for boys and girls. Science and languages were taught separately to a group of boys and to a girl. In 1997, when the experiment was started, 68% of all pupils achieved what achieved a gold standard in exams that they took at the agency 18. In 2004, some 7 years later, 81% of the boy and 82% of the girl achieved that same standard after a long period of separate teaching. So it would appear that it worked very well. In an interview with the pupil we were held during experiment, many of them were also very positive about it. They said they felt more confident about participating in class. They felt there were few distractions. They didn't feel the need to show off, as many boys said. But it could appear from that, but separate teaching is a good idea, but it doesn't mean we need to have separate schools. It's true, in the UK, single-sex schools often have excellent results. But it's not because of the fact they are single-sex, perhaps other factors. First of all, these schools do tend to be very well established schools, very well-run schools. They have good reputations, they attract better teachers. And I think we also need to look at the background of the parents. The parents who send their children to single-sex school tend to be more middle class. They tend to provide a good working environment for their sons and daughters. Things like breakfast, early night, and a quiet place to do homework. But perhaps at the point I should declare interest, because I myself went to a single-sex school, obviously a girls' school. It did have very good results academically. We have excellent teacher, very good discipline. But what I didn't like was the sense of social segregation. The fact that somehow we were not like the rest of society. And I felt that some values which were taught seemed very old-fashioned. So for me, a good compromise would be allowed for separate teaching for some subjects because that allow boys and girls to learn in supportive environment, allow them to have teaching which is specifically to their need, but avoid social segregation, which I dislike so much, and the sense of being separate from the rest of society. Thank you.